What's up, everybody? It's your girl Nunu from the Newsstand, and you are tuned in to episode number 2 of Positivity TV. Today, we're going to be talking about preparing yourself to start a healthier lifestyle. Now, I'm going to be sharing with you 5 tips that I have to help you mentally prepare for this physical change that you want to occur in your life. Now, a lot of us, we read all these blogs and they say, oh, 5 things that you need to do to jumpstart a healthier lifestyle. They say, oh, you need to drink water. You need to start working out 30 minutes a day. You need to do this. You need to do that. All of these things are true, but we're never going to stay consistent and engaged in our journey if we don't mentally prepare ourselves for it. There's going to be that time where we let that lazy spirit sit in and be like, I ain't going to the gym today. And then it's going to be recurring the next day. I ain't going to that either, because you know what? And then next thing you know, it's been a month or 2 and you ain't been to the gym. How do I know? Because I've done it. Before I even get into the tips, I do have a few disclaimers that I gotta put out there. Breaking and creating new habits takes time, okay? This is not gonna change overnight. Like, even if you go to the gym for 2 weeks straight, that doesn't mean the 3rd week you're going to just wake up and want to go to the gym. You could definitely wake up that 3rd week and feel less motivated than you ever felt. But the thing you have to do is remember why you started and just keep going. You deserve a break, though. It's nothing wrong with missing a day or 2. Just get back in it. Just understand it's not going to happen overnight. There is no solution for your health and wellness problem. Whatever it may be, whether you want to lose weight, gain weight, tone up, get rid of your gut, if you want to eventually be plant-based, if you want to be a vegetarian, whatever it might be, there's no solution to your problem other than good eating and exercise. There's no solution. There's no pill. There's no waist trainer. There's no nothing that's going to work if you don't work with it. And a lot of these things, they make it look nice, but half of these people that y'all see using these products and stuff that y'all want to spend all your money on don't use that stuff for real. And even if they do, they still have the proper diet and exercise to keep their figure. So, with that being said, know that diet and exercise is the only way to get the real body slay, unless you're going under the knife. Set realistic goals for yourself. That's tip number 1. I can't tell y'all how many clients I've had as a health coach come up to me and tell me, when I ask them, well, what are your health and wellness goals? What ultimately, what changes do you want to see in your body? They tell me, oh, I want to lose 40 pounds in a month, or I want to gain 20 pounds, but, I don't really eat like that, and I don't really like to lift weights, or, I have people tell me things like that. These things are not really realistic. You got to make sure things are realistic with the way you live your life and the way you plan to change it. And then you got to be in alignment with that. So, set realistic goals for yourself. Understand that the body does not work like that. You cannot lose or gain 40 and 50 pounds in a month. It just doesn't work like that. And then as far as body image goes, I know a lot of us praise a lot of people, like celebrities. Like, personally, I love the way Tiana Taylor looks. I love Beyonce's body. I love Keisha Kayor's body. There's a lot of people, I like their body. But I don't make them my body image goals when I'm looking for motivation to get myself in the gym. I don't go to them because ideally I know that's not realistic for me. You know why? Because they have a completely different body type than me. Okay? So when it comes to body image goals, when you're looking for people to motivate you, try to find people who are similar in body type to you. Now, when I'm in the gym and I'm trying to get some motivation, I look at Karuchi. And that's because she looks great. I see that she works out and she eats properly. And I see that that's how she is attaining her goals. She's not buying this. This is something she's working for. And she's also, like, about my height. Probably, okay, she's taller than me. Okay, I didn't make 5 feet yet. But she is similar in height. Petite. She got a short torso, similar to me. Like, we're similar in build. So it's more realistic that I can actually look like that if I get in there and work hard just as she do. So, set realistic goals for yourself, okay? Okay. Tip number 2, write out your why. This is very important. You'll tap into your true self when you sit down and ask yourself, okay, so why do I really want to be healthier? Why do I really want to really make sure I start exercising and working out and eating healthy and making that a habit for me? Why do I really want that? If you sit down and think about it and your why is strong enough, you will get motivated to really do it. And it's typically deeper than wanting a six pack or trying to look good for your birthday. Typically, it's deeper than that. Now, I know those are a lot of reasons why we all want to get fit, and that's okay. But your long term reason should be a little more deeper connected to you if you really want to stay in the game. Like my grandmother and my uncle both died from things that could have been prevented with proper diet and exercise. And when those two deaths happened to me, that made me realize, like, yeah, it's only one life you got out here and one body that you have. And if you want to live long, you got to take care of it. So even though I've been on this journey and I've been starting and I've been stopping and I've been starting, I've been stopping, I'm not going to ever just quit until I get it, because I understand that as long as I'm consistently consistent as I can be, making mistakes, as long as I keep picking up and going, I'm still making some type of progress towards my goal. So make sure you write out your why, because it'll deeply connect you to what you're doing and your actions will begin to align with that. Tip number 3, make sure that you plan. Tip number 3 is very important. Make sure that you plan. And planning, I mean prepping your meals, making a schedule to work out, setting aside those 2 hours when necessary is very important, and it will really keep you on track if you do it. You know what happens if you don't prep your meals and set aside that time to work out and you just think you're going to do it on a whim? It never happens. Let me tell you what I did just this past 2 weeks. I'm like, I'm going to just eat what I got at home, but I ain't going to prep it though. It's just a bagel and some yogurt. I could just grab that stuff in the morning. You think I was getting up in the morning early enough to do that and I got to get up at 3:30 anyway? No, I was not. I was going to work, dragging myself in there, buying something to eat every single day, eating stuff that I really ain't trying to be eating because everything is expensive in the airport. And I've been spending money and paying for it ever since. So take it from me. Prep your meals and plan your days to work out. As far as planning my days to work out, I used to think when I was consistent, and I didn't really have to worry about thinking about if I was going to go to the gym, I thought, I don't have to have a schedule no more. I'm going to just go. Doesn't happen. Doesn't happen. You have to plan it, because planning holds you accountable. Tip number 4, track your progress properly. I'm not saying get on a scale every week. I'm not saying check your measurements every week. I'm not saying take pictures every week and compare them and see if you look different. You do need to track your progress by doing those things, but once a month is just enough, because it takes about 30 days for your body to change when you're doing things consistently. So think about if you're not doing it consistently, it's going to take even longer. So give yourself 30 days. Before you start your workout journey, take good pictures of yourself in front of a white wall and a sports bra and some spandex, just so you can see your whole body form towards the front, towards the side, and towards the back. And use that as your motivation. The next month, do the same thing. Use those pictures. I also like to measure my boobs, my waist, and like my gut area and my hips. I like to measure that. And I go back every month to see if I've lost or gained any in that area. And I also weigh myself and I check my weight every month. And I like to do it on the same day every month, so I know I'm giving myself exactly 30 days, to see some difference or see some change. So track your progress properly. Some people like to keep an eating log. I've never tried that. I'm going to keep it real with y'all. But I hear that it works very well, because you'll get to reflect on what you've eaten and just be honest with it, because then you'll get to see what your problem foods are and you'll be able to weed them out of your diet. Tip number 5. My favorite tip. Tip number 5. Keep a positive perspective. Your mindset in this journey really determines how your journey will go. And this is something that I've learned from experience. Everything I'm telling y'all is from experience. If you have a negative mindset about making healthier choices and going to the gym, then it's going to be a very hard time for you to adjust to making living a healthier lifestyle a real deal thing. Like, this is not something temporary. This is something that you have to do consistently in order to gain results and keep your results. Like, it's not gonna be 90 days you can do it, you get your body, and it's gonna stay like that. That's not how it works. This is a lifestyle change. This is not a diet. It's not a fad. So you have to have a positive perspective on it. You got to understand, like I said, that things take time. You got to learn new habits to create and break old ones. But keep it positive. Focus on the fact that you're going to live a longer life. Focus on the fact that you are probably motivating and encouraging somebody that I don't even know that doesn't follow me or follow a fitness blog, but you starting your fitness journey can inspire them to start. You never know what people are thinking about. You know, you have different influence over people. So you got to use that, the fact that people are watching you. And you could be changing somebody's life. Think about how good you're going to feel and how good you're going to look, how that's going to add to your confidence and how you feel when you walk into a room. Think about living to see your grandkids because you took the time out of your day to take care of yourself. Those are the 5 tips that I have for you to mentally prepare yourself. Now, I got a couple other things, but I think we're going to save that for another video because that's lengthy. But I'm going to give y'all some homework. One thing that y'all can do starting today to jumpstart your healthy lifestyle after you get your mind right with these tips is to cut out soda and juice from your diet and drink only water. Now, I know people say that a lot. Don't go for a gallon. Don't go for too much. But anytime that you would want to drink something, drink some water instead. Put some lemon in it. Put some ice in it. Infuse it. Do whatever you got to do. But once you change your water intake, you're going to see. I once lost, when I first started my journey, I stopped drinking. The first thing I did was stop drinking soda and pop, and I lost like 6 or 7 pounds of boob weight and like around my chin, okay? That baby fat was like, bye, okay? So that will motivate and encourage you that you making these healthy choices are worth it. Once you start doing that and you see that sugar weight drop, you're going to be motivated to do the next thing and the next thing. And that's why I'm saying it's going to take time. You're going to take this one habit at a time. We're going to break it down, okay? We're going to break it down. So the first habit that we're going to break and recreate is what you're drinking. And we're not drinking nothing but water. So I hope these tips helped you guys. I really am so glad that you guys want to live healthier lifestyles and that you're open to listening to these tips. These are things that I'm learning and using right now and trying my best to implement, things that I've shared with my clients that have worked for them and got them results, and share with my family and friends also, and I want to share them with you now. I'm just honored that you were here for this positivity, and I'll see y'all on episode number 3. And I wasn't even trying to rhyme, but I did that time. I'm out.